So a man comes up and he's like, hey, I want to buy this handgun. I'm like, absolutely. Now, I'll go get that in the back. How about you start on the paperwork? He's like, okay. And one of the questions on the paperwork is, have you ever been charged with domestic violence? Like, you can't buy a gun if you have been. And this man turns to me in all seriousness and is like, hey, I was charged with domestic assault. So do I just put no? I'm like, no. Domestic assault, domestic violence, violence, they're the same thing. Like, no. He's like, but my lawyer said that I'm all good and that I can buy a gun. I'm like, I can tell you right now, you are not going to pass the background check. He's like, well, can you just run it to make sure? I'm like, well, it's $10, so if you really want me to run this background check, then yes, I will. So I run the background check, and it comes back denied. Surprise, surprise. And I tell him, he's like, but my lawyer said this. And I'm like, well, your lawyer lied to you, or he's just not a very good lawyer. You can't buy a gun. If you want to appeal it, here you go, but sorry, dude.